Hello everyone, it's a new week and I have a new video for you. So today I want to give this old and outdated piece of furniture. This is like a small dresser that could be an entryway console, or maybe some extra storage in the kitchen, in the bathroom and living room. So this is a very versatile piece, and I found this on the side of the road. This piece is in pretty raw shape. The finish, I mean, it's like super dirty, super dusty, has a lot of scratches, but all in one it's sturdy and has good bones. So my plan for this is I want to remove this appliques because I feel like this one are making this piece outdated, and I also want to refill these crevices here to make it smooth and flush. So it sounds like it's going to be a lot of work, and hopefully this is not going to be that kind of project where you just cannot take it to the end. So let's start working. So I'm gonna start by giving this piece a good cleaning. It's very dusty, and you may ask yourself, why am I taking a time to clean this piece before sanding? And the answer is, guys, just this piece is super dirty, and usually you don't know what is on top of this finish, how much furniture polish and stuff like this. And one thing is for sure, you don't want to sand all that grease and dirt into your finish, because this can cause a lot of issues with the adherence, or maybe just with bleed through. And so one word, just clean your pieces well before starting any repair works. So I'm going to remove now this panel. I'm gonna try to pry it off. I'm gonna go pretty slowly because I don't want to damage too much what's underneath this panel. Okay, perfect. I still have 4 nails I'm going to remove now. And here's some glue, so I will have to sand this down smooth as well. Now, to refill those crevices, I'm going to mix together some 2-part epoxy filler. And this stuff is pretty stinky, guys, but when I have to do like larger repair works, I prefer to use this because I know that once it dries, it's like hard as a rock. So I'm pretty sure that I will have to do like some multiple refills, but that's okay. I will put like this 2-part epoxy filler only for the first coat, and on the second coat I will go with some normal wood filler. One thing I like also about this filler, guys, it's not shrinking like the most like usual wood fillers do. So that's one of the reasons why I like to use it, although as I said, it's pretty stinky and you have to work pretty quick with this stuff, but that's fine. So my primer is nice and dry, and now it's finally time to apply some paint. And today I'm going to use Chesler by Fusion Mineral Paint, which is a super dark, I mean it's like green blue. It's a beautiful, gorgeous color, and I am applying it with a synthetic brush. Before applying my paint, I use a very fine sanding pad just to make sure that my surface is nice and smooth. And of course, guys, given the fact that I'm using a very dark color, a clear primer or a gray primer would have been a better choice, but I didn't have any, so I have to work with what I have. I know it looks scary, but this is the first scary coat. So you have to trust the process and just to keep going. Because I have this white primer underneath, I will probably need an extra coat of paint, but that's okay. I really need to keep the finger crossed so that I will have enough paint, because I have like some leftovers, but I think this is going to be enough for this small project. And as you can see, I'm working with small amounts of paint, and I am trying to go in long strokes because I'm going for a smooth finish on this piece. And don't overwork it, because Fusion is all-in-one paint, acrylic paint, and it doesn't like to be overworked. As actually all the all-in-one paints, they don't like to be overworked. So just keep that in mind. So I already have 2 coats of paint on these doors. As you can see, there is the sun is shining. You can still see some white primer peeking through the paint. I really hope that one additional coat will solve this problem. And also, guys, with all-in-one paints, you don't want to overwork it, otherwise you see what happens here. So before I apply my last coat, hopefully, if not, I will have to order some more paint. I will go very lightly and I will sand the surface with a very fine pad, just to smooth out a little bit any brush strokes. I'm going very lightly because I don't want to scratch my paint, but all I want is just to smooth any brush strokes that may occur, because at the end of the day this is a hand painted piece, so brush strokes are something normal. Let's remove any dust with a damp cloth. And now let's apply the wax. I'm using a big brush, but you guys, if you don't have a brush, you can always use a microfiber cloth or any lint-free cloth. I love using microfiber ones. I spread it well all over my piece, and then I'm going to just remove any excess. You want to be sure that you remove any excess. Pay attention if you have any corners, because the wax is going to build up and leave some white marks behind. These are those white marks I was talking about. And this is the way I fix this kind of problem. I'm taking a very small amount of wax, because this is going to moisture a little bit, and sometimes you can remove it like this, but if the buildup is like a little bit more thicker, I'm going to use a toothpick, and I'm going to very gently, guys, like very gently remove it. You want to be like super gentle, because you don't want to remove your paint or to scratch your piece, because directly after you applied the wax, the paint is like a little bit moisturized, if I can say it like this, and you have to be gentle because you don't want to scratch through the entire paint finish. And yeah, then you have to fix a bigger problem like this. So I'm going to go around all over the small places. I have some other spots, and then we are going to be ready to move this piece to the staging wall and to take some final pictures. So now it's time to finally install our new hardware, and with the With the drawers is everything okay, because I just need to make this hole a little bit larger and just to drill it through. But for the doors, I need to measure to make sure that my hardware is centered. So I'm going to measure the entire height of the door. So we have 50 centimeter. So the middle is going to be at 25, sorry. Now I'm going to measure this distance to make sure that I will drill the hole in the middle. So here I have about almost 5, a little bit less than 5. So this is going to be like about 2 centimeters and 3 millimeters is here. For the inside of the drawers and inside of the cabinet, I used some wood butter, and this is rejuvenating the wood and it's making it to look like new. You just apply it, let it sit for a couple of hours, and then you come back and wipe away any excess. And we are done here. So sometimes you don't need a lot of colors, only one solid coat is enough to get a stunning result. So if you guys like it, please give me some thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.